Hello, Sharks. I am Miss Terry, a second grade teacher. Today I will be pitching to you my idea to have a field trip at the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. This museum is a great resource for a variety of information that any person, student or adult, could learn from. The standard I would mainly address with my students is 2-LS4-1, make observations of plants and animals to compare the diversity of life in different habitats. The science and engineering practice that goes with this standard is make observations to collect data which can be used to make comparisons. The disciplinary core idea that goes with this standard is there are many different kinds of living things in any area, and they exist in different places on land and in water, with an emphasis on diversity of living things that can be in land and in water. The main focus of this field trip is going to be in the Mammal Hall, Human Origins Exhibit, and Ocean Hall. It is designed in a cohesive way to not distract students with other exhibits. The way the museum is built allows students to enter the Mammal Hall, which is the blue exhibit to the left, then they will walk through the Human Origins exhibit, the red exhibit in the top left corner, and they finish in the Ocean Hall, which is the blue exhibit in the middle. I'm going to walk through my lesson addressing all 5 E's in a science lesson. This will include questions and discussion points to use with the students, as well as pictures and videos of the exhibit. The first portion is the engage portion. This is supposed to grab students' attention. We will be doing that with the students in the entryway of the Mammal Hall. The hall is filled with a variety of animals of all shapes and sizes. I will have the students look around and talk with each other about what they notice about all the animals in the small area. After they have talked for a minute, there will be a quick whole group discussion. This will include questions like, what is something similar between all the animals? Are the animals different? What makes the animals different? Do they all eat the same food? Do they all live in the same place? After a quick discussion, the students will have the chance to go through the mammal exhibit and continue to make observations. The explore portion will be the remainder of the Mammal Hall. As the students go through the exhibit, they will have a small notebook and a disposable camera that they will carry with them. This will give them the chance to take pictures of something they observe and make notes to help with the end of the lesson and with more discussion. The exhibit is broken down into different regions and continents around the world. This helps categorize the animals in a way that makes comparing and contrasting them easier. The students will have the chance to walk around and see the similarities and differences between animals and habitats. The explain portion is a chance for students to ask questions if they are confused about anything. This is also the chance for the teacher to clarify any misconceptions about what the students are observing and learning. After the students are done with the Mammal Hall, they will meet for a quick discussion. We will talk about some differences and similarities they saw. If a student had not already mentioned that the animals live on land, this is the time to mention that large similarity. There can also be talk about another habitat, water. Comparisons between land and water will be seen as they continue through the exhibits. This portion of the lesson builds off of the explore and explain portions and takes the students' understanding and learning further. After looking through the Mammal Hall, they will have the chance to do the same thing in the Ocean Hall. In the Ocean Hall, students will do the same thing that they did in the Mammal Hall, but this time they will get the chance to make even more comparisons. Not only will they have the chance to compare diversity in the ocean and water habitats, they will get to compare diversity on land and in water. This is the end of the lesson, where the students get the chance to show what they observed and learned while at the museum. The cameras will be taken so that physical copies of the pictures are created. Once there are physical copies, the students will have their pictures and their notes to create a poster of what they explored at the museum. There will have to be some caption or writing to explain the pictures. There will also need to be a part that compares living things from different habitats. The main thing a teacher will be looking for is if they understood that there is diversity in living things in a variety of habitats. They are not required to include specific examples. The presentations are also a great visual to be displayed in the school and for the students to take home and keep. Overall, I think the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History is a great field trip to take students on. To effectively teach science, there needs to be a variety of resources and a variety of learning experiences. This field trip would provide my second grade class with the opportunity to learn hands-on and use first-hand examples to support their observations and learning. Thank you.